She had built it from the ground up. The chandeliers, the marble floors, the five-star menu, all hers. But that night, as she walked into her own restaurant, a hostess stepped in front of her with a fake smile and cold eyes. "We don't seat people like you here." She didn't argue. She didn't even flinch. 10 minutes later, the entire staff was gone. And so was their chance at redemption. Monique Johnson wasn't just a successful entrepreneur. She was a symbol of resilience. From a childhood in a small, segregated town to owning one of the most prestigious restaurants in the city, every brick of that building carried her story. The night was supposed to be special. She had invited investors for a surprise visit. Dressed simply in jeans and a blazer, she walked in alone, ready to check every detail before her guests arrived. But in the warm glow of the lobby, she saw something colder than winter. The way the hostess looked her up and down. It started with, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but we're fully booked." Monique calmly pointed to the empty tables in full view. The hostess didn't flinch. Instead, she leaned closer and whispered, "Our regular clientele wouldn't be comfortable." Every word was dipped in poison. Monique asked for the manager. Seconds later, he appeared, tie loose, smirk ready. Perhaps another establishment would be more suitable. Around them, waiters avoided her gaze, a quiet chorus of complicity. She felt the weight of years, the boardrooms where she had been underestimated, the deals where she had been spoken over, the headlines that never mentioned her name. But this was different. This was hers, and they didn't even know it. Without a word, she stepped outside, pulled out her phone, and made one call. By the time she walked back in, the investors were at her side. "Ladies and gentlemen," she said, "meet my restaurant." The shock rippled through the staff. She turned to the manager. "You're all relieved of duty. Effective immediately." Silence swallowed the room. The hostess's face drained of color. That night, Monique didn't just reclaim her space. She reminded everyone watching that ownership is the sharpest form of justice. The question is, how many more stories like hers will it take before the welcome mat is the same for everyone?